My thought for today is about responsibility. Who are we responsible to, and what are we responsible for? It's easy to say the word responsibility, but what does it mean and what does it involve? I believe we have different circles of responsibility. We're responsible first of all for ourselves, because if we don't look after ourselves, how can we look after other people? We then are responsible for our immediate family, our spouse, our children, our pets, our parents, our brothers and sisters, and that expands through immediate family into more reaching family and ultimately to everybody within the world. But we have to concentrate on the responsibility circles that are closest to us first of all. And once they are satisfied, then we can look at our responsibility to others outside those immediate circles. I suppose this is exemplified by the saying that charity begins at home. We have to look first of all at what's closest to us and concentrate on that. But we have to be responsible for all sorts of different things. And one of the things that is so important is liberty. George Bernard Shaw says that liberty means responsibility. That's why most men dread it. Now, I'm not sure whether most men do dread it. I think people crave liberty, but maybe they're afraid to pursue it. Liberty has been fought for by millions of people over centuries. Liberty to express yourself, liberty to do the things that are important to you, as long as they don't infringe the liberty of others. Liberty of speech, liberty of movement, liberty of choice of religion. It must be defended at all costs, and we're responsible individually and jointly for that defence. Abraham Lincoln said, "You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today." If something is threatening our liberty today, we must deal with it today. If we leave it to tomorrow, we may be too late. And it's important to take responsibility for yourself, for your own actions, to know that where you are now in life is through the choices that you have made to get here. You are responsible for where you are, and you will be responsible for where you go from here. If you take responsibility for yourself, you'll develop a hunger to accomplish your dreams. And on the spiritual side, my Guru Paramahansa Yogananda said, "Since you alone are responsible for your thoughts, only you can change them. You will want to change them when you realize that each thought creates according to its own nature. Remember that the law works at all times and that you are always demonstrating according to the kind of thoughts you habitually entertain. Therefore start now to think only those thoughts that will bring you health and happiness." In another quote, he says, "Sorrow, illness and failure are natural results of transgression against God's laws. Wisdom consists in avoiding such violations and finding peace and happiness within yourself through the thoughts and actions that are in harmony with your real self." It's taking responsibility for everything that you do, every minute of every day. God bless.